Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Did we do this like last weekend?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, we did. Yeah, right. It seems like it's been a long time, I guess.
This has been an eventful week, I think, for the both of us.
Yeah. Well, we're back anyways.
Hello.
Um, we were in my room. We got done talking to Kenji, right?
Yep, that was the last thing. Was Kenji being a little weirdo talking about the feminist agenda?
Yeah, right. He's a little crazy.
Only a little, huh?
And he's like right next door to us.
Yeah, he's your neighbor.
So every time I walk out or in, he's gonna possibly be there.
He could possibly, yeah. Not to mention, he goes to the same school as you, obviously, so you could meet him
Oh, yeah.
randomly in the school.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's begin. Open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop.
I want to
Good.
let it be known that,
Yeah.
fun fact is that I believe the creators actually had a Kenji route planned, but they never went through with it.
Really?
Yeah, which I thought was funny.
I would go down that route for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all.
It's too much.
Oh, we're going to the next chapter?
I think this is just the next day.
Oh, okay. Does it usually do this for the next day?
It starts to.
It starts to and then doesn't finish?
No, it starts to do that more often for the next day.
Okay.
It didn't used to, but then
Yeah.
I think that they were just like, we should start doing this thing.
Oh, okay. Well put together.
Yeah.
I feel
It's a free game.
Yeah, sure. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. I do that sometimes.
Feel that.
What's that?
I said I feel that. That's been
Yeah.
that's been happening to me every day recently.
A couple of days ago, my bed is like right up against the window, or my head on the bed is right up against the window, and it started like 6 o'clock in the morning. Started raining really hard, and it was like banging against the window. I was up. That was it. I was awake.
I have a lot smaller of a bed than I used to, so I wake up and I try to turn over and I fall out of my bed.
After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I guess we're not talking to Shizune and Misha so much now. Is that
we're
because I went down a certain path? Like otherwise, that we'd actually have a conversation with them.
more than likely, I believe, yeah, because we chose all the introverted options and the I want to be alone.
Want to be left alone?
Yeah, we chose all the introverted options and was like, let's do this over here. We'll still have, I think, a couple more options to talk with them, but we're gradually talking less and less to them.
Okay.
We're phasing them out.
Yeah, cool. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just for one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. Oh good, we're in this group.
Of course, they're nosy and they're going to grab you immediately.
I was kind of hoping we would get to meet some new people in class today. We saw, like, when we came in the classroom, we saw a whole bunch of people in there, and we've talked to 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is I think actually the rest of the people that you like have routes for are not even in this class.
Okay, well, it's just a lot of people that you get to see once, and that's it.
Yep.
I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There's no escape." I think it's funny how I just got done saying, like, we're not going to talk to these people anymore. These 2.
We're talking to them less.
Yeah.
Hee-chan, it looks like we're together again. Yay, yay!
Yay, yay.
Yay, yay.
Misha leaned sideways while Shizune pushed her desk closer to mine. There's no escape now unless I want to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly.
I don't know, man.
Well, have you been paying attention to these 2?
What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you?
Oh, God.
It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right! I don't feel like that. I'm not gonna laugh today.
They laugh.
Laughter.
Or laughs, or something like that.
Her voice kills me.
Misha laughs.
I don't know why I did this obnoxious voice. Probably because it's soothing, but it hurts my throat. I'll be happy when I no longer have to do her voice.
You 2 are able to laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the 2 of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about her rush to get started. Seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako, trying to train her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. Can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Huh? Who, Hee-chan?
Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone?
I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking maybe she could work with us or something.
No. I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan.
Why not? Oh, why not?
Shi-chan wouldn't get along with her.
Really? Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but I'm still having that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says.
Speak, sing, or sound with a lilt is what lilting means.
That was fast.
So, I had it ready this time. Just because, Hee-chan.
By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time.
What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds harsh. I'm not going to say that.
You said it anyways.
I know, Hee-chan. It's fine if you overhear.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there is never a conversation Shizune will be left out?
Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan.
Or not. We finished with time to spare. I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. Let's go to Taco Bell or something.
They have to have Taco Bell in Japan, right?
Are you gonna look that up or something?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm just assuming. But I have a counter, like a follow-up question. Is Taco Bell good for someone that has a heart condition?
Maybe not, but they have like bean burritos, I guess.
True.
I don't know how good that is for you, but
I mean, it's just carbs and protein, right?
yeah. We used to go to. That's what we did in high school. We when we had lunch break, we went to Taco Bell. So that's what reminds me of.
Nice.
This ends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they just arguing for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones who actually bought with actual boxed lunches, mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she's invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. Guess she's waiting for someone? What to do?
Oh, hey, I have to look up a walkthrough because I don't know.
Usually you have it ready, Joe.
I had what the meaning of lilting was instead ready. Okay.
I'm guessing talking to Hanako goes towards her route.
So yeah, okay. So you're gonna okay, if you talk with Hanako, it keeps Lily, Hanako's, and a character that you haven't met yet route open. And we've closed off all other routes other than those three. So go talk with Hanako.
Still feeling bad for making her run away yesterday, so I better say something. Hey there, Hanako.
Hisao?
At least she remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here and thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from up close.
That's okay. It was my fault.
No, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before.
Yes, Lily.
Oh, you mean Lily, the blind girl?
That's a great way to... Yeah, I remember. That's the one that can't see. That's a great way to... Let's define everyone by what they can and cannot do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure she'd love it if you called her the blind girl.
How about the only blonde one in the school?
Hi, Lily, the blind girl.
How about Lily, the blonde and tall woman?
Yeah. And she has like blue eyes, right?
She has blue eyes. Yeah, I think she's like the only technically like foreign student in the school.
Yeah, right.
So she could be like, "Hey, Lily, the foreign girl,"
Yeah.
or anything other than blind.
That's not my name. Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is a faux pas of the worst kind or just normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends?
Yes.
As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now.
No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here.
Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom?
Not really.
Aiko's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking.
I just realized.
Yeah?
I just realized how awkward that would be to have a blind person and a deaf person being friends. I guess that literally would be impossible.
Mm-hmm. They'd have to
have a translator, but then you have Misha, and I cannot imagine how grating Misha's actual voice is.
Actual voice?
If my voice is grating, I cannot imagine how grating Misha's voice would be if she had a voice actor. Probably be super high pitched, and I would probably die as a non-blind person without I guess your hearing gets better when you're blind because you can focus on it more.
Super senses like Daredevil.
All blind people are Daredevil. That's what movies have told me.
Yeah. They heighten you losing one sense heightens the rest of your senses. That's what I've heard before.
Lily is Daredevil confirmed.
Absolutely. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. She looks really surprised.
Lily.
Hanako, good morning. Is the president here?
Thank you for doing my voice.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, I don't know what happened there. I just got so into it, I guess. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot you were there, Joe.
It's fine. I don't mind.
Talking to myself.
Switching voices all the time is difficult, anyways. I don't care if you take a line or two from me.
I do my own videos by myself, so maybe that's why I'm just used to talking to myself.
It's okay. I do the same thing because I talk for like 6 hours straight on Twitch.
Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible.
I suppose we'd best be off then.
Lily's sigh and tone of what seems to be like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of enmity between the two. I know I've heard that word before. But
if I was to write this, I would just put animosity. That seems like a much easier word and everyone would know it. The state of feeling or being actively opposed or hostile to someone. Yeah. One of the synonyms is animosity. Replace your words, damn it.
Yeah. I kind of get the sense of what the word means, but it's not one that I usually hear.
Yeah, there's kind of a. I feel like the people who wrote this sometime were just like flexing with their like, I know all these words.
Yeah. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they would tell me. It's only my third day here, so I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday.
Oh my, is that Hisao? I didn't realize you were here.
Okay, I'll stop there. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.